This is Alan Babbitt reporting for the Holland Sentinel. The whole college women's basketball team is headed back to the Sweet 16 for the third consecutive season after defeating DePauw University Saturday night in front of a DeVos Fieldhouse crowd of 1,995 fans. Junior center Carrie Snickers led the Flying Dutch with 18 points.
Blast tonight. Like, it's fun when you're playing that physical in a game, and I mean, you know, it's like Cully warned us, like, in our post-perimeter breakdown. He's like, this is going to be a physical game, you know, whatever bigs come out playing the strongest, you know, that's going to help win the game. And I think we all took that to heart, like all of us bigs, and I mean, it showed, and it was a fun physical game. I liked it. I want another one.
We knew that this was going to be not your ordinary second round game. Coach Huffman is as good as there is, a Hall of Fame coach down the road, and she is just a great coach, and she's got a great team. They come into the game plus 17 on the boards, and we stuck within 7 of them. I thought we did a much better job in the second half. We were plus 1 on the boards in the second half, and I thought that was the difference. We got a little scrappier, a little tougher, I thought, in the last 12 minutes of the game.
Guard Miranda DeKuyper added 9 points off the bench, including 3 three-pointers. 2 of the threes came after DePauw rallied early in the second half to tie the score.
You know, games like this, that's what you play for, you know, as a basketball player. And it's just, you know, a matter of taking what they give you. And if that's what was open, you know, you got to learn to take it, and that's just what was there for me tonight, I guess.
Were you just told to do that when you were sent into the game? Or how did the flow just happen to get the ball back to you?
It was just good ball movement on our string's part, and it just happened to come to me, and I was open. You know, that's what you're told to do. If you're open, shoot the ball. So that's what we did.
Talk a little bit about, I mean, you had a, what, 9-point halftime lead. That really came out great.
Yeah, that evaporated very quickly. I blinked. I think I turned around, got a glass of water, and we were up 1. You know, they came out with great energy and great toughness, I thought, in the first 4 minutes of the second half, and we didn't match it very well, honestly. We didn't match it, and we worked really, really hard to get a 9-point lead, and then it was gone. And then it was, okay, now how are we going to react? And I thought that from that point on, we reacted very, very well in the second half.
You know, we haven't talked a lot about Miranda DeKuyper this year, but she had, after they tied it, 2 3-pointers in the next minute or two.
Big shots. And, you know, Miranda doesn't, no one's telling her not to shoot. She's getting encouraged very strongly by the coaching staff to shoot and be an offensive player. And, you know, tonight, Miranda was a great player in high school, as were all these players. And she stepped up big in a big time, but I expect her to do that. She is not your typical 6th man. She's a great player off the bench. She gives us a spark. She's able to score it, and I think that the unsung thing that she does so well coming off the bench is she really rebounds the ball extremely well for us and makes a huge difference.
Miranda, can you talk about those shots you made? I think you finished with 9 points, but clutch 3-pointers there in the second half.
Flying Dutch will face Marymount, Virginia in the sectional semifinal. The sectional host is expected to be announced Sunday. This is Alan Babbitt reporting for the Holland Sentinel.